Hi, my name is Danielle DeCunha. I actually chose to talk about the auditory oral approach. I also wrote my essay about it and I found it very interesting. While I was researching it, actually, I found a lot of comparisons to auditory verbal approach. A lot of similarities involved the use of hearing aids and cochlear implants with their clients so that they could use spoken sounds and help them to understand the sounds in their environment through those techniques. Um, Other similarities also included the importance of early intervention. It was expressed that this was used greatly throughout the approach in the classrooms. So when researching this approach, I really tried to put myself in a client's shoes who just started hearing the sounds of their environment and just started being able to learn how to respond to them. And it really made me understand how vital it is for the client to learn how to hear. Not only do they have to learn how to process the sounds in their environment, but they also have to learn how to respond to them, which brings me to the actual definition of auditory oral approach, which involves the use of residual hearing, which is the hearing the client already has right now with the hearing aid, with context clues to better comprehend spoken language both receptively, which would be the client understanding the noise that they're hearing from their environment, and expressively, so they're going to be able to respond to it also. The main difference I found between the two approaches included the use of lip reading and speech reading. Auditory oral therapy emphasizes the use of this, and I really thought about why they would emphasize it because the research I found on auditory verbal therapy does not use it because they say that it's harder to have an effective result out of. But I thought about it and I feel like the inclusion of lip reading and speech reading would be really important because that's something that the clients used to deal with in their everyday life. They would have to use sign language to go back and forth or rely on lip reading with certain people to understand and communicate with them. So, although auditory oral approach does not use sign language, they do use lip reading to help transition. Um, it's also said that it's hard to achieve some effectiveness unless all the people in the client's life are hardworking and really implement the techniques throughout the client's everyday routine. For example, their parents and especially their teachers. It's most effective during a school environment because they not only have the sounds and the varying levels from their different teachers and their different teaching styles within the areas of spoken language and development, but they're also communicating with their peers and they have to hear what their peers have to say and the sounds that they're going to be exposed to. So it definitely helps the child to become mainstreamed into their educational environment and into a school that they may not need so much help to rely on. It can also improve their language and reading levels, which is very important with expressive language and reaching a normal speech level, and just will overall improve their opportunities in the world throughout their lives. So the approach can be really effective if everyone chips in and works hard to influence the client on an everyday basis. So thank you.